So let's just do this. What's up? This is Dan McDonald, Life Regenerator, completely unprepared as usual. So let me get my picture here and get this thing started. I think I missed a video yesterday or something, so I wanted to get one up today. I've been kind of busy, but today was the video topic was going to be about, oh Lord have mercy, this is totally unacceptable. Anyways, we're going to keep this video going. Today's video topic was for making sure that people are getting...
Use the Vitamix picture.
Yeah, I could do that. That's a great idea. Okay, here we go. We're going to roll this thing. These are very real videos, folks. And I've got some ideas today I wanted to share with you about how to, some of my favorite foods to alleviate pain and or inflammation, if you will. And one of those, of course, is the infinitely awesome wheatgrass. And the coconuts here, they're real hydrators. That's some really good meat in there. I have been avoiding fat lately, but I might chow into this one because it's real good looking. Anyways, I was just going to talk to you about that subject today. And of course, one of my favorite foods of all time to alleviate pain, stiffness, and release inflammation is watermelon. Now you add a little bit of lemon to that and you've basically got medicine for the human organism. A lot of prostate problems, cancer issues, mostly all stemming from a clogged up lymph system. And so constantly trying to get in there and get that lymph moving. Now we're not talking about the surface lymph. That can be easy to get the surface lymph moving. It's pretty easy, you know, a little bit of juice feasting, some fruit. You'll start to get that lymph moving using some herbs. God's herbs are the best. And, you know, get your lymphatic system moving and your immune system moving. But we're talking about the deep, crustified, hardened masses of mucus that you've accumulated over the course of your life. Now, medical doctors generally are going to disagree with me, but, you know, how else can we describe that us healers are getting results for people and generally the suppression of symptoms, because that's not true or whatever, never really does work. So what we want to do is try to dig down deep with those anti-inflammatory type foods, which are generally hydrating, alkalizing type foods. Like I said, the watermelon, anything that's high water like these coconuts will hydrate cells. So cells get inflamed and dehydrated, and then what happens is you get deeply embedded mucus interstitially clogging up the flow of oxygen, nutrients, water to those cells. Then people have pain and stiffness and occlusions in different organs and glands, and then those organs and glands cannot function, produce their proper steroids and hormones, digestive enzymes, what have you, and then that part of your body begins to be a weakness, and then the rest of the whole thing starts to fall apart. So either you're coming together with some life regeneration, spinning the wheels in the proper upward direction and regenerating yourself with wheatgrass and watermelons and coconuts and apples and oranges and mangoes and celery and cucumber, all the basic stuff that I really loved and I thrive off of. Myself personally, easy to get to, easy to prepare, delicious to eat, and juicy. Cucumbers are also another anti-inflammatory food. Let's just get started. Where's the scissors? I probably don't have any. I told you, I'm not prepared. Life Regenerator style. It's all good though. We'll keep this thing moving along, and I'll just get a little knife. Maybe I can find some scissors over here though. And I don't see any, so bear with me for one more sec, please. No scissors, I'll use a knife. Delicious wheatgrass, anti-inflammatory, youthing power. Grow younger with raw foods. But you got to make sure you're getting plenty of sleep when you do the raw foods. But the main thing is, I wanted to stay on the subject here. What other food? Celery is a great anti-inflammatory food. Love me some celery, okay? And I think mangoes aren't particularly anti-inflammatory, but they're very gentle. I'm talking about the ones that really soothe pain. But I like mangoes because they're gentle on the GI tract as well as bananas. But bananas don't move the lymph as much. Dates don't move the lymph a whole lot. But I'm talking about lymphatic movers and acid dissolvers. And of course all the melons. I've been getting my hands on these Galia melons from Whole Foods. Now that is some epic stuff. They are dead ripe. Oh my goodness. Live ripe is a better way to put it. They are alive and full of nutrition. And all the herbs are fantastic to soothe and cool the inflammation in the body. Cilantro, and if you don't like that, then parsley. I think bok choy is really soothing and helps to soothe inflammation and pain. Geez, what else do we have that's really epic? Let's look in our house here what we've got. Limes and lemons have a nice alkalizing effect. And particularly you want to make sure that you've got as ripe a fruit as you can get, because when fruit is not picked ripe, like an unripe pineapple, like a truly ripe pineapple is alkalizing. A pineapple that's not truly ripe, which is very hard to find, is actually a little bit more on the acid forming side, and you'll notice that because your mouth or tongue will burn. But if you ever got like a truly ripened pineapple, you'd be super, super stoked. But they're hard to find, so that's why we stick with things like apples, cherries. I mean, it's hard to find ripe peaches too. Like there'll be like a little bit, one farmer here or there will have like, they'll really do it right. Most of them will pick it too early. It'll be kind of hard and mealy and not quite epic, you know. So you're always trying to source those best foods. The main foods that I wanted to share was the melons. If you're in pain, you've got to get your melons on. I've helped so many people alleviate pain in their life, and myself included, by going on like watermelon diets. You know what I mean? Like half my diet right now is basically melons. It's going to be that way for a while. The other half is mangoes and cherries, you know. And then I'll have a green juice just to keep balanced, you know. Throw in a few baked potatoes every once in a while for balance. I got a call from my friend. He said, I am really pissed off at those people commenting on your videos. I don't even know, dude. I don't even see the negativity anymore because I'm so focused on the way I feel about myself, which is the key to a happy life, that I don't even really care what anyone else thinks of me, for good or ill. It doesn't affect me at all because I'm working on my relationship with myself, and I've noticed the better my self-relationship is at that time, the better my life is. You know what I'm saying? So I've started thinking, man, I really need to just cultivate a better relationship with myself. And that's exactly what I intend to do. Can you dig it? Because when my relationship with myself is really good, then everything else is really good. Now the key is what I'm learning how is, even if I don't eat right, or even if I don't get enough sleep, or I'm really stressed out, or maybe I did something dumb, or whatever, even if I'm not living my best and living up to my ideals, I still need to learn how to love myself in a divine way. So I wanted to encourage everyone to do that, because I think that some of these revelations that I'm having are very beneficial for others as well. I'm just kind of a spokesperson for the same thing that all of us are going through. And I really enjoy using words and using these props here to create videos for you that might be of service, because I know a lot of people, they're not as positive as me. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that happens in my life, nice pants, cute. Everything that happens in my life is I'm going to find the gold in it, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to use that which would be construed as negativity, and I'm going to turn that around, and I'm going to get stronger. And then I'm going to find out from the people that tell me they love me every day, I'm going to develop humility. I'm not going to take that seriously and get puffed up with pride. And I'm also going to use that as a impetus to continue to do what I love to do and put my heart and soul into it, because even if there was just one person out there that loved me and everybody else hated me, it would be that one person that I'd keep coming back for. But the thing is everywhere I go, people transform. It doesn't matter where I'm at. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I'm at the farmer's market, I end up giving lectures to 5 or 10 people at one time just because I said to somebody, oh, the uglier a tangerine is, the better it tastes. And then the next thing I know, I'm giving like this 20-minute lecture to these people that are just staring at me like, wow, this guy's like the Jesus of raw food or something. And it's epic, dude, because it's just an effulgence of a radiance of what I love to do, which is just raw foods, man. And it's all good, and I'm stoked. And I hope you are too, because I'm going to continue. I just wanted to share a few of those foods. So if you're in pain, that was the nature of this video, and hella tangents and stuff. But the coconut wheatgrass, *1, like anti-inflammatory. Right in there with watermelons, gala melons, and truly ripened cantaloupes, or any other melons you can get your hands on, okay? And the cucumbers, epic. Pain, make some cucumber juice, or cucumber salad. Cilantro, the basics. And the kale and some of those hardier herbs are a bit more building and not as softening, you know, to the tissues. But I really like the wheatgrass to soften tissues, and the cilantro. And the celery is a great alkalizer too. Now these are just basic foods, and I know I said them again, but I just wanted to reiterate. I wanted to make sure you got that. And then you don't need to do all these I see all these people on YouTube, and they're like newbies, and they're like maybe overweight or trying to get rid of some disease, and they've got their little channel there, and they're making all these juices, and I'm like, man, that probably tastes like crap, you know, because people put so many things into one thing. I don't think that's really the best way to do it. Myself, personally, I've been juicing every day for 15 years. I'm more likely to take something like just carrots and celery, and that's it. Or apple, celery, lemon. Real simple stuff. Or apple, celery, lemon, dandelion. You know, or carrot, apple, beet, ginger. Just real simple combos that taste good so that they're drinkable, and they flush, cleanse, heal, alkalize, detoxify, regenerate the human organism. I have been working at this for a long time, and I've had a pretty divine revelation a few days ago. A great man said interstitial lymphatic constipation. And once I heard that, I got it. It all made sense to me. I've been working real hard. These mucus, this inflammation gets so deeply buried in you from the day that you're born, because you're not a raw vegan. And you're not really eating fruits. You're eating weird, bizarre, crazy foods in this society, and it ain't even food. And once you understand cellular dynamics, simple chemistry and physics, and you contemplate this for a while about what truly creates cell energy in the organism, wanting every 100 trillion cells, give or take a few, to oscillate with life energy, you're pretty much going to avoid like 95% of the stuff that people call food in the society. It is very stimulating, I will give it that, but it is not necessarily nourishing and energizing, and I will continue to do my tiny little piece to do my little thing here, because I think there's a couple people out there that are digging this. And I'm going to keep on doing it because I really love it. I just loved making this video. And I love me some wheatgrass and coconut here. So I'm going to take me a nice shot. And I've also got some... you make sure you filter the coconut. See, I just poured the coconuts in there without filtering it. So now I got to go and filter it. That way, you know, you can either filter the coconuts as you pour them in, or you can just do it like this at the end. And it's all good. And then I've got my herbs for the day. I take God's herbs. I like the tinctures a lot, but I'm more favorable to go with the dried capsules myself. I take a big old gang of these suckers because, and my favorite one is the Endocrine Formula. If you want to get buff, you combine the Endocrine Formula with the male formula. The male reproductive formula and the endocrine formula, and if you want to get really pumped up, you throw the adrenals and the thyroid formula on there. But I see the synergy between the male reproductive formula and the endocrine formula as being like where I get really jacked up. Now, I've been off the endocrine formula for a few weeks, but I'm about to go back on it and get pumped back up again. I got a lot of cool surprises coming up. I've had many wonderful things happening in my life personally. and I continue to work on my health. So I'm going to be sharing several great twists and surprises and really cool stuff. Really having a chance to help people, gaining a lot of respect from the a larger audience of people that begin to see from the PEP program that I'm a little bit more than a skinny dude behind a juicer, that I actually can help people. So there are certain people that are beginning to take me more seriously, and I really appreciate that a lot. Not that I'm going to ever take this life all that seriously, but if you want to get well and you want to lose weight, there's one dude that you should probably pay attention to, and he's standing right here before you because he's really stoked on the fastest results, but doing it safely and gently as well. So it's a lot of wisdom and knowledge and experience, and you know, those things have value. You know what I'm saying? I am valuable to me because of the years of experience that I have and my ability to not only hook you up with the juices but also teach you about the anatomy, physiology, and helping you to, you know, getting you stoked so you can wrap your head around this stuff and make some sense out of living raw foods for living raw human beings. I mean, let me show you some last little epic thing in the whole wide world. And I'll share the idea that I have with you. Now this is what I'm all about, baby, right here. See that? Now that is pimping to the top levels right there. That gets me excited. That's beauty, baby. Now that's a bowl of cereal. Alright, I'm going to pour some coconut milk over that. Now I'm just saying, we are going to get together in the next few days here before that mangoes are gone or something else, and we're going to have a mango party, and I'm going to make a video, and I'm going to invite you to join me for that party. I will have my mangoes, we'll set up the camera, you'll see the juice dripping down my arms and my face, and how we roll like this, because that's how I really eat with the mono fruits. A lot of the times I live off melons pretty much. And I'm going to invite you to a fruit party. So remember, when you see fruit party or mango party video, make sure you got your appetite on and you got a nice big old pile of fruit, and we will sit down for 20 or 30 minutes and I will show you how I roll with the mango party. And I want to invite you to join me. Make sure you got some napkins or a paper towel and you're in a spot and you got your favorite fruit, whether it's cherries that are in season. If you want, get some mangoes if you can find them, but make sure they're good. If not, bananas with cinnamon, pineapple, oranges, whatever your favorite fruit is at that time. I'm going to invite you to have, we're going to have a fruit party, because that's really the way to eat. The more simple you eat, the better you feel, the more mental clarity. Believe me, man, I've tried it all, dude. And I really thrive on like mono meals, simple, moderate exercise, lots of sleep, good water, massages, colonics if you can get them. Love for yourself, man. Should I say it again? Love for yourself. You're a good person. Even if you're one of these punks on here that are tripping all the time, it's all good. I still love you. You're a great teacher for me. I appreciate everything you've done. And you're not a punk. You're lovable just like everybody else. Everybody is pure love. The whole thing is pure love. And the sad thing is that sometimes we forget that. In fact, we forget it. The vast majority of humanity has forgot that. And we, even as lovers, even forget that, and it's sad, and we got to remember to keep coming back to the love, the love, the love. I really got to go, otherwise you know I could stand up here in a soapbox till the cows come home. You know what I mean? And they'll probably try to eat up my wheatgrass, so I'll be like, get the hell out of here, you ain't gonna have my grass. This is my grass, baby. What's up? I love grass, man. Oh, that's real strong today. I like it though. Half a flat of wheatgrass, no sweat. $5. For this much health, no sweat, dude. I will invest any amount of money into my health. And soon enough, it's going to happen. People are actually going to start to value their health. Up until this time, I have not seen much people willing to spend money on their health. And it blows me away. It's like crazy. They'll buy everything in sight. And even spend hella money on pills and cuttings and getting things cut out of them, but they won't invest that much in like learning from a master. It blows me away, but that's starting to change now, so that's going to be good for me and everyone involved, because we're going to see some massive, rapid transformation when Dan the Man's in the house working hands-on with people, you know what I'm saying, that make it worth my time to invest, because otherwise I'm just going to stay at home and stay in bed, you know what I mean, take naps. These herbs are just dried plants. That's all it is. So for everyone who says I thought that you didn't do supplements, they're just plants in capsules. Plants that I can't get my hands on because I'm not out in nature right now. I'm living in Oakland, baby. And otherwise I would go out and pick them, but I'd dry them up and maybe capsule them myself, but I would eat them fresh or juice them, you know what I mean? But they taste nasty. They're bitter herbs. Bitter herbs strengthen, tonify, build, regenerate. So get alkalized and clean the bowel walls. Clean out the junk, the interstitial lymphatic constipation, so that your cells can breathe again. How do you do that? The most high water, hydrating, energizing raw foods. Fruits, vegetables, and number one, baby, will always be love. Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator, feeling good. I hope you are too. I'm your servant, and that's all there is to it. You better accept that. So, God bless you and your family. And if you want to do me a favor, you could subscribe to these videos if you haven't already. You can also go to my email list, which is at regenerateyourlife.org, and sign up for the Insiders Club. And I will be coming with the video pretty soon. I've been kind of busy handling a lot of stuff. But the videos are very important, and I will get one up there as soon as I possibly get a chance. Thank you for letting me speak today. It's always an honor and a privilege to channel my higher self. Alkalize, detoxify, regenerate.